Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you. Anybody else seeing big butterflies? I know they be having a lot of them, them little yellow ones and all kind of different colors, but some big butterflies. I just seen two big old black butterflies, I guess with yellow on the yellow dots on the wing, on the end of the wings. Blessings, guidance, and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there. No exceptions. Spirit said we're going to double up. No exceptions today. Just in case somebody feeling frisky or something, man. You loved. You can look around. You can see how you feel right now. You can be perceiving things however you want to perceive it. None of it going to ever change the fact that you loved. None of it is going to ever change the fact that you are way more advanced and greater than you think you are. This unbalance within individuals. We just phrase it as need to get your shit together. Man, you be tripping. Sometimes man, don't come at me like that. But that's the imbalance in individuals, okay? Now, I'm saying that because we need to start stressing more that is actually masculine and feminine energies in every individual that they need to align themselves with. That protection, that stand firm, that knowing beyond being shaken. Even that guidance, that backbone, that protector. That's the masculine energy. Now you see that loving, that nurturing, that guiding, patience, wisdom beyond wisdom. Just caring and sharing. That confident hug. That it's going to be all right. That's that no matter what, I'm going to always love you. Like you can't make me not love you. That's that feminine energy. Creativity. Just a broad spectrum of nourishment, nurturing. Make you feel safe. Make that house a home. All of those attributes. And I know I left plenty out. But that's an idea for you. The reason why I said so many more pertaining to the feminine energy is so you can understand that that's mostly the energies that individuals are picking up on. That's most of the energies that is guiding and showing the way back to everybody caring and understanding things. For so long, it's been an imbalance, like I said, with the masculine energy. That's because of how they portrayed the woman. That's how the mental manipulation got to the woman. Like they got these programs They got this child support, and all of that breaks up the families. Some parents got to go to these classes, and it just breaks up the family. Now, when it breaks up the family, you know, from the arguing and the imbalance, the male and the female, you know, they kind of beefing, even if they don't want to say, like, it's tension right there, because that's what that brings. That brings that betrayal at the core. So then the woman start getting all this assistance from the state. Now they got all these programs where the man can't live with the woman and all these type of things, and it separates the man from the woman. It separates the family. Not only that, it separates the kids and the fathers. All of this is real reality. And I'm not saying that each and every one of y'all experienced this, but it's many of y'all that have, or know individuals that have. There's no doubt about that. But it's the manipulation. And the only way you can be manipulated is if you have an imbalance. Because one of those sides is going to be played on more through your ego. One of those energies is going to be played on more through your ego. It's an unbalance. One's going to take over the other. The way society has been working, it has been the masculine energy. You know, and bringing the woman all the way down to where she actually think that she need the government and she don't need the masculine energy that spirit put in her life, or spirit, you know, yeah, we say it like that. And I know individuals don't be agreeing, and, you know, and for anybody listening, if you're going through that, you're not supposed to agree until you're balanced. When individuals is balanced, that's when individuals can be open-minded and comprehend. Until then, you're going to look at it either or, that kind of way. You know, and we tend to want to be right and not be wrong. That's just you knowing that you are right at your core, but you actually not, because you're not balanced. It would be different if you was balanced. It was called being assured of yourself. But when you're unbalanced, it's called going against yourself. Whenever you taking one of these traits, the masculine or the feminine, and you're trying to dominate the other side of you, you're going against yourself, because those energies is meant to merge. They got a vision for both of those images. Both of those energies combined, it's an image for humanity. That's why the feminine energy is back. That's why things is coming together. That's why we're in that age of information. See the virtues, the true virtues, the true seeds of the teaching of humanity is not embedded. Those virtues not embedded within those synapses in the subconscious, in the brain. And that's what brings the imbalance to an individual. But see, when you begin to use your consciousness to be aware of the things that's actually within your subconscious and coming out through thought, and noticing these patterns and placing it to a hindrance within your life, you begin to clean up. You begin to change that. You begin to transform. And what a lot of individuals don't realize is when an individual goes into that state of being, 9 out of 10, when they come out of that, you're not going to know them. You're not going to be able to relate with them if you haven't raised your vibration, your frequency. Because that individual has a whole nother outlook on how things go, how things is. And not only that, they roll in it all. So they stay away from the anger, the hate, the back and forth, the negative energies. They stay away from it. They understand that that's the whole reason why they're healing themselves. So everybody have to hear that and understand that you can't say they acting funny. You have to say you thinking funny if that individual is actually trying to fix themselves. See, when you can deal with it, you can heal it. When an individual decides to live with it, it breaks them down. It confuses them. It puts frustrations within them. The only reason an individual gets frustrated is because it's like they can't have their way or they don't understand it. But it's definitely a block in information that need to come through. A lot of individuals buried within themselves. A lot of individuals are buried within themselves. And I know a lot of individuals, not me. I don't know. Observe yourself and see if it's not you. See, sometimes we live like that for so long. That's the problem with a lot of individuals now. That was the problem with Prophet when I first started opening my eyes. You just so used to certain habits and patterns, and it's beyond this life. That's the main thing you have to understand, because if you can't think beyond this life, you're not going to truly be able to understand the puzzle of things. Multidimensionality is everything moving all at one time, never stopping, constantly everything moving at one time, period. And you could chill after that. That's what it is on a breakdown. So your mind, your brain just let you think. Put it like this: your mind will let you just see the stove, but the multidimensional part of yourself gonna allow you to see the stove, who built it, what's in it, when it was made, who made the stuff that was in it, and so on and so forth, and it'll never end. All the way down to where the building ain't there and how that dirt get right there. Who did, I mean, really. So understand what you're trying to be a part of. Understand why you even being taught energy, because you didn't know it at first. It was a mood. It wasn't energy before. When you was younger, it was just a mood. It wasn't energy. And if it was energy, it would have been that for 2 out of 10 people. 2 out of 10 people that was raised with that word energy. Yeah, we was raised with, I'm tired, I got some energy, or I'm tired, but you didn't know the concept of it. You didn't understand everything had it. You didn't understand that the cup sitting on the table had it. You didn't understand energy like you do now. But now that you do, it's way bigger than I'm tired. It's your life force that's around you, that's a part of you, literally. See, when we allow these things to affect us, the more and more of your magnetic field breaks down. Now you got to remember, this magnetic field is what's keeping you alive, is what's keeping you protected, is what's keeping you away from disease, is what's keeping you out of harm's way, whether you realize it or not. But it literally does. So these virtues, and I don't have to list the virtues, because I didn't come for those type of conversations when I make my videos. I come to talk a certain way, and that's just what it is. We ain't got to say virtues. You know dang well you know how to act right. Like you understand how to care about something. You know to have integrity about yourself. Like you know not to pull the little girl pants down while y'all at the fair in the front of everybody. Like that type of ignorance. Like you get all of those things. You know how to walk and be still, be slow, and observe what you're saying and what people saying. You know how to do that if you take the time. The average individual, we leave, we take off. When we take off, we taking off mostly just with what we taking off for, where we going and what we going to do. Everything in the middle of that, we pass that up because we going to do something. That's how linear the mind thinks. Yeah, sure, your phone ringing. Yeah, all this happening. Yeah, you might stop to the store. All that, yeah. But you go and do that. The average individual don't be sidetracked in that sense of thinking. When you leave, you go and do what you go and do. You know how you go and do it, but that's what you're doing. You're not leaving and saying, I'm going everywhere at one time. You don't leave and say that, but that's actually the reality of life. See, when you get here, thank you. See, when you get here, this reality seems so real. You think that the being, the person, the character, the personality that you accumulate is you. Make no mistake. It is not until your spirit wakes up that you actually can see that it's not you. Till then, you might know, you might hear, it might register a little bit, but you're not going to know. You're not going to hit yourself on the head with that hammer until your spirit wakes up. So life is living in false energies. The test is for you to understand that they all false energies and transform them. Some of them manipulative. They connive and they sneaky. Betraying energies. Betraying energies. Energies that'll sneak up behind you and choke you. Energies that'll set you up. Like energies that smile in your face and do the most behind your back. That's what you live in. So don't forget that confirmation. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from, watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears, watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can, give somebody some words of encouragement. If you can. Words of encouragement. Prophet about to sit in the grass. I'm sending you some healing energy. You can wait on that. You can wait for that breeze to blow, because it's definitely coming. But it'll only come is if you believe it's coming. Understand that. Because your truth is what? Okay. Till next time, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Love everybody, man. Peace out.